Hey everyone, it is Andrew here from MAO Magic with the Pencil Stylus by 53, which is kind of another Bluetooth stylus that you can use with your iPhone or iPad, and more or less a cheaper replacement to the Apple Pencil itself. There are some perks, there are some downsides, but we're going to go through and check them out and see should you be better off with the Apple Pencil or the cheaper Pencil Stylus by 53. So inside the really nice simplistic packaging is the actual pencil itself. There are wood ones, but we opted for the aluminum option here. So it is a metal body, which is kind of nice. It definitely has a good weight to it, and it definitely feels like a carpenter's pencil, which is really what it's been modeled after. On the backside of the cardboard, there's a little pocket here with some additional things added in, some replacement tips, which you can use these, and then if you go through these as well, there are options to buy them online for really not too much if you do decide to, or not decide to, break the tip on your pencil stylus. So a few of the kind of big headlining features here: it is Bluetooth low energy, so it will connect to your device, which gives you lots of different options for angle that the stylus is in, as well as pressure sensitivity on the tip itself. It does have a rubber tip on here instead of a harder tip like the Apple Pencil, and it even has a back side of this. There's the logo on the top, and then there is a rubber part on there, which you can actually use as an eraser, which is definitely one of the best features of the Pencil Stylus by 53. The stylus was really meant to go well with the actual paper app by 53, which is a fantastic notebook kind of style drawing app that you can use. There's simply the add pencil button, and when you go ahead and tap that, they give you the option to hold the pencil on the little icon in the center. It'll spin for a few seconds. It's actually just going to go ahead and create that pairing request and connect to your pencil. Really simple pairing process, really easy, and it works very nice. There are a few different things you can see in there, and troubleshooting options, serial numbers, all of that, but really you just want to get to drawing. Now, I can say this is not my favorite stylus for one main point, and that is that it has that rubber tip, which if you look at it, it kind of moves to the side, which really throws off your writing because it's not centered down the center of the pencil. It's actually slightly behind where it would be. If you're doing things like curls or a signature, you're not as accurate as you may be. But that is kind of very picky. Most people probably won't notice it, but there are a lot of other cool features like shading. If you tilt the pencil on its side, it'll actually be a lot thicker than it would be if it was vertical. So there is shading there, but if you go too far, you're going to get nothing. You're just maybe going to get a little bit of writing there on the edge. So it does depend, but it is kind of a cool feature that as you're drawing, you can do that shading depending on the instrument you're using here inside of the paper app. The eraser is also a fantastic idea, and something that I'm pretty sure everyone is surprised that Apple did not put into the official Apple Pencil. So you can't just turn it over and erase things without having to switch controls or instruments inside of the app. Now, because it is Bluetooth, it does need to charge. It does not use a lightning charger like the awkward kind of Apple Pencil is. It just uses a standard USB, so you just simply pull out the tip of this from the body, and then you just plug into any USB charger, whether it's one for your phone or one here on your computer. So it is really handy just to charge this up really quickly, and you don't have to have a special adapter or something to make it work. It'll charge up fully in less than an hour and a half, and under normal use, you'll get about a month worth of usage out of it. Pencil does not just work inside the paper app. There are lots of different apps that are out there that support it, including its great palm rejection and the blending using your finger when you don't want to use the stylus. You can jump between the two. So one thing I want to point out here is look at the latency here between the tip and where the edge of that line is. If we compare that to the Apple Pencil, for real drawers, that's going to be the big difference. It's a lot smaller, a lot less latency on the official Apple Pencil because Apple kind of doubles the refresh rate when they're detecting Apple Pencil versus a third-party stylus. So if you're really looking for something that's going to be the most exact, you're probably looking for the Apple Pencil. However, the actual Pencil by 53 is way cheaper. Replacement tips are way cheaper. And of course, you're going to get the neat features like the blending with your fingers instead of the stylus and the eraser on the back of the pencil itself. The wood one, the walnut one, is also really fantastic and I absolutely love. There's also the difference in chargers if that's something that you worry about. And then there's kind of just setting it on the table. Using a carpenter's pencil, obviously it's not going to roll around, it just sits there. The Apple Pencil is weighted so that if it kind of is resting, it won't roll away. But if there's some momentum to it, it can easily topple off the edge. And if you drop it, it could break the tip. So that is going to be a difference if you're worried about it rolling around. The Pencil by 53 is probably your better option. So that really is it. When it comes down to it, these are both great options. One's going to be cheaper and have a couple of different features, but may not be exactly as performance driven as the other. If you have questions, let me know down in the comments below. Please subscribe. Till next time, this is Andrew for MAO Magic.